So when I was working with Big FM, Ayushman Khurrana, the now big Ayushman Khurrana, was working with us. And I remember, अपने हर रोज की शो के बाद वो आकर के हमको बोलता था, मेरे पोस्टर्स लगने चाहिए, मेरी मूवीज आएंगी देखना. You will see me grow as an actor and people will talk about me and this and that and all. I guess he manifested what he wanted every day. So he attracted that. That's what they say life is all about. We attract and we manifest what we think of. लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक ये जो अट्रैक्शन और मैनिफेस्टेशन होती है ये नेसेसरीली शादी तक पहुंचती है. Why I'm saying that, I will tell you in today's episode of House the Josh. Hi, I'm Arthi Karthik. और आज मेरे साथ there are three young Fauji wives. We will know about them, we'll know about their journey, we'll know about their thoughts, we will know about their learnings. So, I have with me Shailaja.
Hi Arthi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you so much for joining me. I have Akanksha. Hi Akanksha.
Hi Arthi, thank you for having me on your show.
My pleasure. And I have with me Swati. Hi Swati.
Hi Arthi, hi everyone. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. To all of you, you took out time today to be with me, talking about your journey. So let me tell my viewers that ये तीनों बिल्कुल अलग profession से आते हैं. The only commonality is that they are Fauji wives. Shailaja, being an HR professional, how are you managing post-marriage?
So, as you said, I'm an HR professional. Currently, I work with the IT company. It's one of the top 10 IT companies here in India. The name is Global. And I work from home. I'm lucky to be a part of a company which gives me the benefit of working from home. And that's how it's been possible for me to continue my work, my profession. So, the journey has been good. It has had its ups and downs. And as life will have it, fell in love with the Fauji and got married to a Fauji and got posted to wonderful locations.
And I think the best part is that you're able to continue with your profession.
Absolutely.
Which a lot of us, I think which 90% of the people are not able to. I mean, me being one of them, I am not able to because radio stations are not everywhere. So obviously I had to quit my job, but it is lovely to see that you're pursuing your line of work. So that's amazing. So Akanksha, you work with an IT company too?
Yes. I have done engineering in electronics and communications, and post that I worked with IBM. And while working in corporate, I realized that I am not an IT person. So not an IT person, not a typical person. So that was totally my choice. So after working with IBM, I wanted to explore something else. I wanted to explore the other side of mine. And I was always a very enthusiastic kid in college and school and, very active in social, these activities and all. So I thought I should go for event management. So मैंने वहीं से ही change start किया कि यार engineering हो क्या भी technical and all I can't do. I should get into something else. So I worked with an event management company called London Market in Delhi for some time. Then I met Tanmay. I met Tanmay in college itself, but that time things were like on and off. I was not sure whether I want to be with him or not, but then yeah. So I worked with event management company for some time. That was something of my interest. Then we got married. Then COVID happened. Then my in-law said to me that, at least do something. What are you going to do at home? So I said, I did my B.Ed.
The lone path for all the army wives.
The lone path for all the army wives, absolutely. But वो एक pressure होता है ना. We were discussing it with you as well that there's a pressure that कि यार फौजी वाइफ है तो B.Ed तो कर ही लेते हैं. So so that's what happened with me as well. I did my B.Ed and then Tanmay was in RR at that time. So we were not together. Mentally I was very disturbed at that time, but somehow I did it.
So this is your first posting as a couple?
Yes.
Yeah, post-marriage.
Yeah, so this is my first station. And I've just started to understand what an army wife is, what an army life is. And let's see how things are going to turn my way. But right now, my plan is to do Masters in Psychology, which I'm already doing. It's my second year right now. And I'm going to figure out post that.
Okay, yeah, lovely. And coming to Swati from the aviation industry, yeah. कभी ऐसा हुआ कि फ्लाइट में चढ़ के when you could see the other hostesses, yeah, फिर कभी ऐसे लगा क्या से क्या हो गया तेरे प्यार में, कोई गाना गा के सुनाया?
Every time I'm on board, somehow you know what cabin crew is doing because you've been there.
Yeah.
You've been on the other side of the car. And somehow you just keep explaining to people sitting next to you. So that there's an excitement to never go off my life. And I dearly miss that time. The destination, the flying, everything. That happens like every time. Kya se kya ho gaya?
So aviation, being an air hostess just happened, or you were always
It just
aiming?
happened. No, I did my graduation in commerce and postgraduate MBA in HR. That was a distance, and I started working early. So I was more into soft skills and training because being in a small town, if you have good communication, people do pick you up for those classes and all. Why don't you teach English? And gradually from English, you start taking personality development classes and all. Then somehow, Jet Air has happened. This was never thought of it or anything. But I just went for the interview in a fluke. And that time I had no knowledge of makeup or anything. Just went for an interview. And being lucky, I got selected. And then Shadi happened. So parents were like, my mother was very keen. Now you're not working. Now you are here. You are like, we've got word of you. So get married. So this was a typical arranged marriage. But of course, arranged marriages are not as they used to be. I got to know Nakul. Found it interesting. We really spent some time together. Sorry happened. But Fauji is a very different lifestyle all in all. Coming from aviation to a Fauji background. Things were different. But your husband is always there to support you and guide you.
Yeah.
So that is the best part.
So talking about marriage, whether it's love marriage or arranged marriage, I think once you're married, we are all in the same boat.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of things change.
Yes.
Yeah? Perspective changes. Especially you having a child as well, and you're working from home. I am very sure that it's a very interesting perspective for you that you get up every day in the morning. There is some kind of a goal for you. I guess unlike us, as of now, we have no goal. We're just thinking कि अच्छा आज हम क्या करेंगे ऐसे करके. But your days must be fully packed.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So how do you organize yourself and how do you get by the day?
So from the work front, things are pretty organized. I have my calendar in place. I know which meeting I have to attend, what time. Work-wise, it is pretty organized. But when it comes to family, husband, they have such an erratic schedule. Anything can happen anytime. And having a child. I mean, the other day I was having a meeting and I got a call from my child's class teacher that he's not well. Come and pick him up. So there went the whole schedule and but then again it helps to plan ahead everything. So even at home I try to plan everything, be it breakfast, lunch, who will go and pick up Rudra, my son, if Ashish, my husband, is going out somewhere, he's packing, everything I try to pre-arrange it and then I start my work. And I'm lucky I have that support system. I have a good maid, she comes, she does everything. And it's the trick is I think to be pre-organized before the day starts. I organize everything in my mind. And yes, if unexpectedly something happens, then you just deal with it. And take it.
Talking about delay, it took me a long time to deal with the fact that now I don't get the messages anymore, salary credited.
Yes.
Yes. Which you still get. Yeah.
Yes.
So, वो जो एक void होता है, वो बड़ा ही मुश्किल होता है.
And the things after that, the first week of your salary is credited.
Yeah.
The party, the shopping, you're like, now what?
So you miss that?
Actually, that is the thing I miss the most.
Same here. That's what I miss the most.
So that is the best message you can get. That your God has been credited.
I think that message somehow pushes you. Yeah, abhi next month you get
you
ready
plan
for-
around your
Yes.
salary.
Yeah.
This thing I'm going to buy next month after I do business.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that for us it has changed, over a period of time. We don't get those messages anymore. But has it kind of, changed, or has it made you look into another direction, or some kind of an insight where you feel that financial independence, चाहे तनख्वाह जितनी भी हो, वो मिलनी जो एक feeling होती है, that is very different, and financial independence is important.
I feel that is like a motivation for everyone. Work. That salary that is credited is a motivation. You look forward to it, and then even if you had a bad day at work, like at the end of the day, I'm getting paid.
True. So what do you think, has changed in your life after getting married to a Fauji? In terms of you as a person, because जो मूवीज में पोर्ट्रे करते हैं वो तो बिल्कुल ही मेरे को नहीं लगता वो कहीं से भी आसपास भी हम लोगों के रियलिटी से है, right? Everything is too much of over the top that they show.
Yes, irrespective of the fact that the Indian conditioning is to take care of the family and prioritize your family and everything. If you're a working woman, it is difficult to get used to that homemaker concept. Because your home has always been taken care of by your mother. So the bond between your mother and you gets stronger once you're married and you're not working. You realize, oh, she used to do that. Yeah. So that gets strong, and it takes time. Sometimes you get that feeling, this is what I think about every time, what to cook, what to do. Every time, like kitchen used to be a hobby. Sometimes you feel like, okay, oh, let's cook this way. Now it's a lot of efforts. What now? This I cooked yesterday. What today? Yes. So that is a task. And being working, it somewhere hits you.
चलो अब कुछ करते हैं ना. Now we should do something with our lives, and go ahead. And at least not. I think the only thing that I keep telling myself is that if the feeling of vegetation somehow कि हम अगर उसको surpass कर जाएं, तो I think life is much better. Akanksha, you are a love marriage. You knew what you were getting into, and you were ready to sacrifice so much of that part of your life which you had lived. शादी करते time we are so enthused and we are so looking forward to the other side that we think कि जो भी हम ये सोच रहे हैं, ये जो भी हमने अपने फ्यूचर के प्लान्स बनाए हैं, वो सब हम ऑल्टर कर देते हैं. वो इतने ऑल्टर हो जाते हैं कि when we see ourselves कि हम 3 साल पहले क्या कर रहे थे और आज हम क्या कर रहे हैं, we are totally different people. Absolutely. To identify ourselves as the same person. Yes. Who I was while I was working with IBM. Yes. Or maybe who I was when I was working with G or Bay. Now I'm not that anymore. Yes. Does it happen to you?
Yes, it has happened. It absolutely has happened with me. Yeah, things have changed a lot in last 3 to 5 years. And somehow, as we were just discussing it, that somehow it just hits you. And it hits you really bad. Because you know that you would have done something else in life but not been with a Fauji. But yeah, things have changed a lot, and now we are in a state of mind where we feel okay, we need to do something. We have to do something, but we are still trying to find our ways out. I'm the one who's collecting degrees. I've done B.Ed, I've done Masters in Psychology, and everything is happening. But somehow I still don't know that what is the right way for me. I'm seeing so many of my Fauji friends. Some of them have become entrepreneurs. Some are working with corporates, but then again, we have this work from home option for them. So that's why they could manage. So after my engineering, I wanted to do MBA. I also wanted to become an HR professional. So when I see her, I look up to her. She is doing a tremendous job. So yes, this is what I wanted to do. And before I could take this decision of getting into masters, I met Karthik, my husband. So my father initially was very skeptical about it when he got to know that I am dating a Fauji. So he said, are you ready to sacrifice? Because he knew, because of his experiences, he knew that this is going to happen with me, and he knew that this is going to hit me at some point of time. Not today, but maybe after a few years. But that time, I think I have not met him by chance. This is my choice. I just want to be with him. So much
love blinded. प्यार अंधा होता है. इसीलिए कहते हैं प्यार अंधा होता है.
प्यार अंधा होता है. So I took that decision. I am not gonna say Arthi that I regret it. It's a very strong word. I think I'll eventually find my way out.
You're going along with your decision, and
Yes, absolutely. And there's one thing I want to mention here. My father used to say that before taking any decision in life, you give it 1,000 thoughts. Just think about it day and night or whatever. Once the decision has been taken, there is no right or wrong. If it is right, kudos to you. If not, you have to make it right. So I think that is what life is all about. I try to absorb and assimilate what my father has taught me, and I think I'll eventually find my way out.
yeah. You just started staying with your husband now, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
it's your first posting with your husband after
Yeah.
his RR.
Yeah.
So you got married and then he went to RR.
He went to RR, so this is basically.
So you used to write letters to him every day. Did he write letters to you like they show and like they tell him movies ki kahi those picture likha karte the and all those things?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. He was in a place where there was no network. So we hardly used to talk. Whenever we used to get network, then we used to talk. And it was very difficult for me because he just got married and he left in 10 days. And next time when I saw him, it was after 6 months.
Oh.
And it was tough for me, but somehow I was mentally prepared because when we were dating that time as well, we were in long distance relationship. So somewhere I knew that this is going to happen. So somehow I prepared myself mentally. And I'm thankful to my in-laws that they were very good with me for the time, for 2.5 years. They were very good with me. So I'm thankful to them. And but once he came back from RR, then we were supposed to be together and I wanted to spend some good time with him. So it's just been a year since we have started living together. So let's see how things go.
So I think that once you finish your, psychology का masters,
Yes.
उसके बाद you should try, and figure out कि अब मुझे क्या करना है.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, till then I guess this is your honeymoon period.
Yes.
This is an extended honeymoon period.
Enjoy it.
So they say that, army wives are a different tribe. Huh? Now that you are one, you feel like that?
Oh yes, we stand apart and proud, I feel. I think we are so strong mentally. Others, they don't know what we go through, as you said.
Yes.
It takes real mental strength to be apart from the person you love. And you know in your heart of heart that he's not in the best of his situation.
Yeah.
And also, in that situation, you are the man of the house. You have to take care of your house. If not financially, emotionally, you have to support everyone, be it his parents, be it your children, and then you are there for yourself. That's it.
Meet your parents.
And your
Care a
parents,
lot about their
absolutely.
in-laws. I agree with you. You need to have a real big heart to be an army wife. Yes. Because life, as it's shown, it's in fact people are promoting that too. It's not easy to be a spouse of an army officer. And though people have big ideas that like said is this and that, but it is bottom line is it is.
Yeah, I guess that people talk about, that there are parties.
Parties,
But what
yes.
happens after parties? So how has it been for you in terms of moving? You guys, अभी तो तुम लोग की नई शादियां हुई हैं, तुमने ज़्यादा move भी नहीं किया होगा. नहीं किया.
Packing is a pain.
Yeah. So when you actually start moving, you will know how much packing is a pain. So मैं तो 18 साल से कर रही हूँ.
It is a skill actually. We need to learn it from you. It is a skill. The kind of tricks and the things people who have been packing will tell you. You will not get to know by yourself. So it is a skill in itself.
I guess the hardest part is leaving your plants. हमारे घर में कभी भी जगह नहीं होती तो generally I think I give away all my plants to my friends and then I keep missing my plants. Yeah. Then I keep telling my friends.
Good for me, my first tenure was in Ratnujak and between COVID. So we hardly purchased any plant or for that matter anything that is big to move around. So first packing was easy. now we're settling up. To make a house and then to wind it up and then go somewhere else is a task.
It's a task. And what do you think, Shelra? I mean, you must have had at least a couple of moves as of now, isn't it?
Yes.
More than a couple.
More than couple. We've been married for the past 10 years now. For me, it's not the plants, but it is actually the house, the home that you
Memories,
leave. So there are so many memories that you make in that house.
Yeah.
But it is also true that, you know, in the army, you get the opportunity to visit that home again. I mean, I've had an incident where there was someone at the door, and there was this lady, and she said, you know, 20 years back, I was staying in this house. And I could see that, you know, happiness on her face. She could relive all her memories in my home. So these are some, I think, very, very special moments that only Fauji wife
We really understand. It's just that the nostalgia hits you so
Yes.
hard.
Yeah,
It does.
true. So तुम लोग अपने husband के साथ उनके courses में जाते हो?
Oh, yes.
Whenever they
I
are
have
doing
always
courses.
tried to, wherever it was possible, got the opportunity to go and have a blast.
So you've done mouth shopping, all of you?
No,
You've
Nakul's
not done
already
now?
done a lot of courses.
Okay.
Both of us married pretty late. That's why our parents are so adamant, get married. So good thing is that he's already done most of his courses. I went to see Ahmednagar.
Okay.
So that was fun. Yes, they do have a blast there. Apart from studies, they do have a blast there. But that is how they are. They know how to party.
Yes.
They know about that, and gradually you learn it from them.
Yes.
So when you are a civilian, you think you know how to party. No, you don't know that. You should learn it from Fauji how to party. They're tired. They come back home and then they're all dressed up.
What do you think has been one trait that you feel which all our husbands have? You know, what is that one thing
Good
that
or
you
bad?
feel?
Good question.
Now, let's talk about good. Let's talk about good. Like, for example, if somebody would ask me, I would say that I guess Faujis are very easy to deal with.
Yeah, very flexible.
You know,
Flexible, yes.
they're flexible, they are open-minded, and I guess they let you be.
Yes, I agree with that.
That is one
They
thing
let
that
you
I
be.
have.
Yes, they let you be. The good thing is they actually let you be. If you just tell them, I feel like doing this. They don't complicate
Situation.
things. Very simple-minded people, I must say. They don't complicate things.
Very easy.
Very easy. So, is there something that you would want to tell your spouses?
Nothing, just I love him a lot, and it's been a great journey. And looking forward to the adventure. Let's see where life takes us. And I will be there, whatever happens. I'm there next week. That's it.
Sweet. What about you, Karthik?
Well, I feel the same.
Your journey has just started.
Yeah,
You just taken baby steps into the married life.
Yes, just the baby steps, and before getting married, we dated for a good 4 years. So I knew what I am getting into. I know him pretty well, and I feel that I am lucky to be with him. And he always understands, and we just discussed that.
तो पटाया कैसे पति ने मतलब रोमांटिकली पटाया जैसे जनरली बोलते हैं फौजीज को they generally say ना फौजीज are very romantic and you know
they say that?
sing and they है ना मेरे को
They say
लगता है
Sorry.
थोड़े बहुत I guess होते हैं I think your husband
There's a patawing phase.
He is very romantic. He is a very romantic person, and so basically we met on Instagram.
wow
I just got a random
This generation has
this generation love story. So I just
पहले लोग याहू चैट रूम में मिलते थे Insta पे मिलते थे
after that, this app, the Orkut also happened.
Yes. Oh, you don't even know Orkut. Oh, she's baby.
I remember I was quite young at that time when Orkut came. So yeah, we met on Instagram. So randomly I got a request one day. So I never used to accept requests from strangers. So I just
said,
said,
why
this
not?
guy, and then somehow I saw two mutual friends. The same people following me and following him as well. So I said, do I know this guy? So somehow I was, trying to connect myself with past where I was in school, because I had done my schooling from 7 different schools. I was always on the move because of my father's transfer to job. So the two people who were mutual, they were my friends from class 2nd, 3rd. So he got the benefit of doubt. I thought, okay, I might know this, I might know him. I'm not able to recall right now, but I might know him. So I accepted his request. Then the show started. then he texted me and I just asked him, do I know you? I mean, how do you know these two people? So they were my classmates. How come they were your classmates? They were my classmates. So I texted my friend, the other friend. I asked her that,
Was this person in our class?
you remember this guy? She said, no, yaar, Akanksha, you were with us in 2nd and 3rd. He was with us in 11th and 12th.
Oh my God. The connection. I know.
That's how it happened. And
So by the time you were talking terms,
yes,
you got
we
the
were
benefit of the
talking.
doubt.
So he used to sing for you?
Yes. So when we were dating, he used to sing for me almost every day.
Wow.
He used to record a video and he used to play guitar.
Fauji's and singing can never be apart.
Yeah,
True.
that can never be apart. So yeah. So मैं सबको यही बोलती हूँ कि यार इसने तो मुझे गागा के ही पटाया है.
फिर आप अभी आता है?
Whenever he gets time, which is rarely, but yeah, he does that. He still does that.
How sweet. And what about you? Your husband is a romantic type?
I think we both were over that phase. Been there, done that. So we were like quite serious when we got to know each other. But yes, knuckle is fun actually. That childish nature that comes out all of a sudden. It's fun to watch that. And he is singing, of course. He can sing anytime, any day. You just ask him, and he sings good old songs. So you enjoy the singing, and it's living. We two mature people who've come together, and now we are trying to find our way together.
Very nicely, very nicely. So guys, thank you so much, and I hope that you all find your paths in life and you stay happily. You all have your happily ever afters. All of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking our time and being with me.
Thank you so much, Arthi.
So I guess Fauji life is all about the journey and the memories that we make in route. And when we look back, we remember them fondly. जब हम पैकिंग करते हैं थोड़ा बहुत रोना आता है, लेकिन एक enthusiasm होती है कि हम एक नई जगह जा रहे हैं, नए लोगों से मिल रहे हैं. And then we also know that what we are leaving behind is a set of wonderful, beautiful set of people that we will always be in touch with. I guess that's the best gift Fauji life gives you. On this note, thank you so much for being a part of this show.